The engine roared to life as Mark settled into the driver's seat of his car, preparing for a long drive ahead. He glanced at the clock on the dashboard. It was already past midnight. "Late start," he muttered to himself, but he shrugged it off, eager to hit the road and reach his destination before dawn. The night was shrouded in darkness, the moon hidden behind a thick blanket of clouds. Mark's headlights pierced through the blackness, casting eerie shadows on the desolate road ahead. He felt a sense of unease creep up his spine, but he dismissed it as mere imagination. As the miles stretched on, the monotony of the road began to play tricks on Mark's mind. The continuous hum of the engine became a hypnotic lullaby, threatening to lull him into a deep sleep. Desperate to stay awake, he rolled down the window, hoping the cool night air would invigorate him. Suddenly, a dense fog began to emerge, swirling around the car like ghostly tendrils. Mark squinted, trying to navigate through the mist, his grip on the steering wheel tightening. The road became treacherous, twisting and turning without warning, and Mark's heart pounded in his chest. Out of nowhere, a figure materialized in the middle of the road. Mark slammed on the brakes, his tires screeching against the asphalt. His pulse raced as he watched the silhouette approach his car. The figure was cloaked in darkness, its features indistinguishable. Fear gripped Mark's heart, freezing him in place. The figure slowly raised its arm, pointing a skeletal finger towards the side of the road. Mark's eyes followed the gesture, and his blood ran cold. A wrecked car lay mangled against a tree, its shattered windows reflecting the pale moonlight. Panic surged through him as he realized the figure was warning him of the impending danger. Ignoring his trembling hands, Mark shifted into reverse and pulled away from the accident scene. As he sped down the road, the fog thickened, obscuring his vision. Shapes darted in and out of the mist, phantom-like specters that seemed to watch his every move. The atmosphere grew suffocating, and Mark's breaths came in ragged gasps. Suddenly, the car jolted violently, throwing Mark against his seatbelt. The engine sputtered and died, leaving him in complete darkness. He fumbled for his phone, desperately trying to illuminate the car's interior. The feeble glow revealed a macabre sight. Fingerprints smeared across the windows, as if someone had been frantically clawing at them from the outside. Fear consumed Mark as he realized he was not alone. A haunting laughter echoed through the stillness, piercing his ears. The laughter grew louder, closer, suffusing the car with a malevolent presence. Paralyzed by terror, Mark felt an icy breath on the back of his neck, and he knew he was being watched. In a final surge of adrenaline, Mark forced open the car door and stumbled out into the night. The fog enveloped him, disorienting him further. His surroundings morphed into a labyrinth of twisted trees and shadowy figures, each one whispering dreadful secrets in his ears. Running blindly, Mark's feet tangled in roots, sending him crashing to the ground. He looked up, his heart pounding, only to see the figure from before standing above him. Its face materialized in the dim light, an ethereal visage with hollow eyes and a twisted grin. Mark screamed, his voice echoing through the night, but no help came. The figure reached out, its skeletal fingers wrapping around his throat, squeezing the life out of him. His desperate gasps for air turned into silence as darkness swallowed him whole. And so, Mark became another victim of the road that swallowed souls. A chilling tale of a drive at night gone horribly wrong. A tale that would forever haunt those who dared to venture into the realm of the unknown.